Hello and welcome to Watch Mike Hike. I am Mike and today I'm here to bring you a new tent for spring 2017, the MSR Acces 1. A great new tent from them that doesn't fit into that 3-season tent category and is not a mountaineering tent. It fits that little spot in the middle that's really been missing a good tent, is that winter backpacking tent. It's basically eliminated almost all the mesh on the tent, giving it a very supportive structure to be able to hold a snow load and heavy winds and stuff, and it's just something that the world's been missing. So enter the Acces series. There is the 1, 2, and 3-person Acces tents, so definitely check those out. But today I've got the Acces 1, so let's open it up and see what she has inside. The Acces tents come with a compression sack that MSR introduced a couple years ago. You've got the 2 straps that come across to the bag with the buckles on there, and the nice large opening in the top that makes packing and unpacking your tent a breeze. So in the bag we've got groundhog stakes from MSR, a little 3-sided stake here that has great holding power and snow and kind of soft ground that you might expect to encounter on a winter trip. And here we've got the poles. These are the Easton Cyclone poles. They were under development for 4 years between MSR and Easton, and you'll only find these poles in MSR tents right now. Hopefully you'll find them across their whole line, but they're only available in their winter and mountaineering tents right now. But it is a composite material, extremely flexible, and I'll show you some of their flex here in a little bit. But nice and lightweight and very strong. And then we just have our tent body and our rain fly. Let's set it up. So I went ahead and staked out the tent, put the poles together, and as you can see with these Easton Cyclone poles, they got a lot of flex to them. They say they're virtually indestructible, and so I took that as a challenge. And the first night that I used it, there was a storm coming in, and so I set it up on a ridge line just to test its durability. And so check out this quick video here that I took the morning after. So it was a terribly windy night last night. Got a little bit of snow. The wind made it a lot worse because it just kind of blew it all up underneath the vestibule and even up on top of the main body of the tent inside. No big deal, just trying to shake it and it fell down. But no, she stood beautifully against the wind. A couple times I thought we were literally going to get blown away. Like, yeah, it was bad. So kind of like felt like an Everest base camp or something. So, but she survived and stood strong, still looking good. All right, bye. I didn't really get to test the snow load capabilities of the tent, but definitely tested it against the wind. Let's go ahead and set it up. And there you have it, the Acces 1. So you can see the tent kind of resembles the hubba, and part of its pole configuration comes down into a Y on both ends of the tent, except your cross pole here comes all the way down the front of it, which gives you this rigidity on the front side of the tent. Also, the only mesh you have on this tent is that triangle right there. You've got this fabric all the way around it, and a nice clean winter tent. So let's put the rain fly on and we'll crawl inside. So you've got a good full coverage rain fly. You've got multiple guy out points if you need the extra support in the wind. So here and down here, off the corners there. And then as you come around the back side, it's got the point down here to help open up the little bit of ventilation there in the rain fly, and up here to help support the pole structure. And again in the back, that just helps pull out the rain fly. And then up top, another one that'll help pull out right off the poles to help stabilize the tent. And of course the same thing down here on the other end. It does have a side opening vestibule, so it opens right here, which makes it easy to get to once you're inside the tent. Bit of a Velcro tab there to help keep it shut. That flips out of your way. and of course your convenient side opening door. Let's crawl inside. So once inside the tent, you've got a mesh pocket down here at this end and one down here at the head end. And the pad that I have in here is a NeoAir X-Therm size large, so it's 25 inches wide, but you can see the amount of clearance that's on each side of it. A little bit up here at the head, and I'm actually touching the tent down here at the foot end. Up on the ceiling, we'll turn around here, you've got little loops here that you could attach one of the attic accessories or tie some string to be able to hang stuff up there. And out here, like I said, the vestibule unzips from this end, so you don't have to reach far to get to that zipper. You can just zip it on up. And your vestibule is a very nice size. You got plenty of room out here to be able to put a pack or boots and stuff like that. And it's nice and out of your way, tucked out on the side here. And even when you do open it up, that just kind of folds down and still protects your gear and stuff while you're getting in and out of the tent. And then the door here, it is attached here to the side, but even if it's not, it just kind of hangs free out of your way. You're not kicking it and pulling it in with you. It is nice that it's attached right here on the side of the frame. It really helps kind of pull the whole tent out. So when you're in here changing clothes and you're moving around, putting shirts and jackets and stuff on, I never felt like I was rubbing up against the side of the tent. I always felt like I had plenty of room in here. And with a peak height in here of 40 inches, even with the thicker pads that you might have in the winter time, it's not really taking any of that head space away because you've got a lot of room up here. So that is the MSR Acces 1 new for spring 2017. This is a great tent. It's been a pleasure to use. The heat retention that this thing has is absolutely phenomenal. With only having this tiny little bit of mesh on here, it holds the heat in here. I've noticed anywhere from a 10 to an 18 degree temperature difference, and for the winter time, that's huge. I love, you know, it's like, I don't want to get out of the tent because it's so warm in here. So that's the only downside that I see from the tent, is not wanting to get out of it. So, but at 3 pounds and a true winter tent, the Acces 1, man, you get a thumbs up. Thank you, MSR. This tent is awesome. And thank you for watching Watch Mike Hike. And I hope to see you on the trail. Happy trails. Bye.